Back at the park, back at the skate park. Now, this can definitely be designed better too. Let me tell you, this is the kind of stuff that Uvalde needs to fix up. But the first and foremost was what has happened with this young lady. She's another lady. She's from San Antonio. I heard her story, and she does need help. She needs help and services. And the thing is, I was telling her, like, man, it's hard to get the services here though. Like, they don't have that. With like every town has a food line. It's hard to be homeless here, but most it's hard to be spiritual. You heard it herself, and she was left here. But the whole thing is that, I'm out here. Oh man, all this stuff's just slipping in my mind because I'm over here dealing with everything. Hold on. Something going down over there. See, all that was going on, so I'm like over here thinking what to tell the lady. They did talk to her nice, she said, in one of the services. But one thing is her ID, and the homes are broken, and I told her it's kind of hard to be I don't know how much they steal here, but I'm sure there is creepers. There is something really happened over there. Everybody's like rushing over there. And it's the time, it's the comfort, the internet, all that is dealing with our mind. Why someone doesn't stop is from the hypocrisy, not just by pastors, but people who love him and don't reach out to the poor. It's very hypocritical. There's not much to offer as a city here, talking with these guys, and everybody's grown mean. I can see the country in a small town, and homes are broken, and a lot of people are broken. She was abandoned here. I don't remember what she said about that, but she have to patch things up with a father. You really do. I'm a priest in that sense, but she told me a lot of stuff. I'm trying to put it into of what we need here in Uvalde is. But the hearts are still cold. We have abundance. Like, it's abundance. It's just the hearts are turning cold. It is written. The hypocrisy is awful. It's an awful thing, and we're in the digital world now. The digital one is the mind. It's like because we already did stuff with the wood. We already did stuff with the iron. We already did stuff with the dirt and the stones, and we need something more, and technology is that now, and it's like nothing. It's like transactions, or you just stay at home. Nobody gave her a ride. Even with all the abundance, this is what you do with your abundance, and you see it here in Uvalde. I do, and that was like my evidence. I needed something like that, because not a lot of people are in the street here in Uvalde. It's a small town, but there is a lot of poverty here. I bet you if you build the meal a day place, you're gonna have a line. Depending how good it is. Again, if you're giving Cain offerings, the offerings that you didn't cheap offerings and ugly little offerings, and get them, it's more of a disgrace, then you're not gonna have no line. You're doing, the Father's gonna take care of you and judge us again. And again, he does everything, because what I was wanting to say is they had just given me $20. I didn't see how much a friend, a sister who does follow, who's real, Lori, Stay Gold's mom, Stay Gold, the one you saw at the movie theater. Well, we affiliate with boxing, and we know what, the battles and what it takes, to be something, a warrior, and we have this warrior spirit. So she stayed true to her guns, and she gave me an offering, and I was like, oh, how grateful. if I know people, I know people, so I can live here homeless in a way. But if you don't know anybody, Uvalde can be really hard. The whole country was like that. If you don't know anybody, it's really hard. It can be hard. Thank hallelujah to the what do you call it? Um, Food lines, the bread lines, at least once a day. And that's what surprises me about Uvalde. The abundance, the everything, and we can't provide a meal a day for your own citizens, or a day shelter where they can shower. That's not here. A shower, or the restroom. They do have a restroom right there. Disgusting, but a place to sleep. I think the thief is low here, but it's still, you have to be here at the park or walking around. You need, and she just said the friends that you meet out here are just not. Uvalde has some guttural people. They do. I'm here to. I talk to them. They acknowledge me, and they have wisdom, and I enjoy that. But if they're just wisdom with me, and they go out and do bull crap, they're not my sheep. But I do talk to them, and I talk to them good. But no, if somebody's continuing to sin, and you gotta, when I build a congregation and I talk like this, it gets more personal. I have to know more. I was telling her, tell me what's happening with you, put it on the table so we can do surgery, and I can tell you what's going on, how we can fix this. And she told me a lot of things, and I told her, yeah, Christianity is probably the big problem of it all, and it's really hard to explain it all in one time, because we do have to help each other physically. So because how is it good? Stay warm and not offer it. Your faith is dead. Faith without action is dead. So at least I have. And the day before with Augustine, he had the website Rice for Christ. So I'm gonna call him up and see how we can help her out, at least with the meal. They can stay here and just help someone out. It's bigger, trust me. The homelessness and the poverty. If they had a bread line here, a food line, a day meal, it would have a line. Uvalde does have poor people. That I will tell you. And that's enough. It's barely enough to stay here. And what was interesting about Lori and Stay Gold is that he ends up he doesn't box anymore, but he's now comfortable, and it's his son. She was my a friend in high school that I respected, not with me, but we roll how we roll. And we definitely roll with boxing. They became family through that sense, and she understood that. And she says, he loves to stay stable and depend on the father, and that's awesome. And so I do that, and I don't have no problem with that. Being in the street and having a hard life, that's hard. But Uvalde is a great place if you're stable. It's a beautiful place. I could stay here. The people are cold, but if you have your friends and you're a community, it's fun as a community. It really is. My heart to it. That's why, we are how we are. But when you come here right now, that's also how it is. Abundance, we got to do better to those that we don't know. Because if we don't know, you could be entertaining angels. I could be the Messiah or something. It was something really nice. That girl's name was Desiree. I need to understand what Desiree was, but Goodman. Her last name was Goodman. So it was like good man, and it was good. She was really nice. I'm really hallelujah, Father, that I was able to give her that little money that the sister had given me. So bless, and I just had to, because I'm low. Something, with money, it's always good, but I got a lot of work to do, and these things really do help, because paying the phone bill costs money. I got to come up with $30 every month, and make sure I get it on this. And thanks to everybody who has contributed. Again, I know Uvalde, so I'm not trying to diss y'all or make you look bad. No, I am a priest. I am master judgment. I offer my face to him. Uvalde wasn't on the map, but now it is. So here I am, and I'm the spiritual guide. Met sackcloth and ashes. That's the HB. That's all these trees. The skate park.